Welcome, Panelheads, where comics become epic sagas. Today we're diving into the cosmic chaos of Infinity Gauntlet, issue number 1, from 1991. Picture this, a universe on the brink, a mad titan wielding godlike power, and heroes racing against impossible odds. This is the story of Thanos, the Infinity Gauntlet, and a snap that changed everything. So let's step into these panels. A streak of silver tears across the stars, a desperate comet blazing with dread. The Silver Surfer, his board a gleaming arrow slicing through the void, rockets towards Earth, his face twisted in terror, eyes wide, reflecting the horrors he just witnessed. He plummets through the atmosphere, a falling star, and crashes through the roof of the Gothic mansion in New York City, splintering wood and stone in a shower of debris. Dust settles like a shroud, and there he lies, battered, barely breathing, in the Sanctum Sanctorum, surrounded by ancient tomes and flickering mystic artifacts. Doctor Strange, in his cloak of levitation, kneels beside him, his eyes narrowing in concern and calculating. Wong, ever loyal and composed, hovers nearby, but even the Sorcerer Supreme feels the weight of what's coming, his hands subtly trembling. The Surfer gasps, his voice trembling like a dying echo. Thanos, he's done it. The Infinity Gauntlet. The name alone sends chills through the room, freezing the air. Thanos, the Mad Titan, has claimed all 6 Infinity Gems, ancient artifacts of unimaginable might. The Soul Gem, glowing green, commands the essence of all living souls, trapping or freeing them at will. The Reality Gem, a swirling orange vortex, warping the very fabric of what is real and turning dreams into nightmares or illusions into truth. The Power Gem, pulsing magenta, amplifies strength to boundless levels, shattering planets with a thought. The Space Gem, purple and vast, bends distance and location, allowing instant travel across the galaxies. The Time Gem, red and timeless, manipulates the flow of moments, freezing, rewinding, or even accelerating into eternity. And the Mind Gem, blue and piercing, dominates thoughts, reading minds or enslaving the wills across the cosmos, all bound in a golden gauntlet that makes him a god. Their combined energy a symphony of destruction. The Surfer's warning hangs like a death knell. The universe is no longer safe, teetering on the edge of oblivion. Far beyond the stars, in the realm of cold stone and endless void, a floating sanctuary amid the ruins of the forgotten worlds. Thanos sits on his throne, a smirk curling on his cracked lips, like a scar across his face. The Infinity Gauntlet pulses with light, each gem a heartbeat of infinite power, their colors dancing across the barren landscape. He's no mere conqueror now. He's the master of existence itself, a being who's transcended mortality. But this isn't about glory or greed. It's about love, a twisted, obsessive love for death herself, a cloaked entity who watches him in silence, her skeletal form shrouded in eternal darkness, unmoving and indifferent. She demands balance in the universe, an equilibrium of life and demise, and Thanos, her devoted servant, vows to deliver it on a scale never imagined. Enter Mephisto, the sly devil of the Marvel cosmos, slinking into the scene with a bow so low it reeks of false humility. "Oh, mighty Thanos," he croons, his voice dripping with flattery, "you who hold the keys of all creation, allow me to serve as your humble advisor." Thanos, the ever-strategist, accepts, but his eyes remain fixed on death. Mephisto whispers scheme, suggesting ways to woo her. "Impress her with your power, my lord. Show her the grand gesture she craves." Thanos nods, his massive frame tensing with anticipation. He raises the gauntlet, his eyes burning with purpose, the gems igniting like stars being born. A single snap echoes across reality, a sound that reverberates every atom, every soul. In an instant, half the universe vanishes, trillions of lives extinguished in a puff of dust. Mothers cradling infants, children at play, warriors in battle, entire civilizations on distant worlds, gone, dissolved into nothingness. Streets fall quiet, once bustling cities crumble into chaos, echoes of screams fading into the ether. Thanos leans back, satisfied, as if he's painted a masterpiece for his beloved. The balance restored in her name, but death remains cold, unmoved, turning away with a subtle disdain that cuts deeper than any blade. Mephisto, ever the opportunist, leans in closer. Perhaps more is needed, Master. Her heart is as vast and as empty as the void. Let me guide you to the greater feats. The Mad Titan's heart twists. Has he not done enough? Frustration brews beneath his godly facade, as Mephisto's words plant seeds of doubt and ambition. The Titan who commands infinity, yet craves approval from one force he cannot control. Back on Earth, the surfer struggles to his feet, leaning on Strange. His voice, hoarse from the cosmic winds, carries a desperate plead. He whispers, but his eyes suddenly haunted by the visions of erasure. Half the universe, billions of souls, entire species, erased in a heartbeat. Who can stand against a god wielding the gem's combined fury? In New York, Spider-Man swings through a city turned upside down, his web lines cutting through the smoky skyline. He just bagged a couple of burglars and a few muggers, heading home with a light heart, until a wave of vertigo hits him like a freight train. He clasps his head, staring down at Times Square. The crowd below thins out, people vanishing before his very eyes. Panic sets in as he searches for Mary Jane, his voice breaking in desperation. Across the city, in the Avengers compound, Captain America stands in a high-tech control room, his shield adorned on his back. Reaching for files, people fade away before his eyes, turning into nothing. He feels helpless, scared, knowing deep down this is only the beginning. The universe is unraveling at the seams. Stars flicker and die as Thanos reshapes reality to his whim, bending the laws of physics with a casual indifference. On his throne, he toys with the gauntlet, a god playing with the fabric of existence. Planets shift orbits, time loops in endless cycles, all rewritten at his mere thought. Yet, for all his power, Thanos is haunted by his interactions with death. We see the universe hangs by a thread, and the next move can end it all, or spark a rebellion that shakes the cosmos. And that's Infinity Gauntlet Issue 1, Panelheads. A cosmic rollercoaster that leaves you breathless and wondering about the gem's terrifying potential. What's next for our heroes? Can Spider-Man's wit or Captain's courage even scratch Thanos? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below and hit that like button. And also don't forget to subscribe for more epic comic tales. We'll be back with issue 2 where the fight gets real. Until then, Panelheads, keep those pages turning.